Hey guys, today we have a brand new Minimates review. Today we have the Marvel Minimates Walgreens Animated Series 1, StarLord and Groot Rocket. So, you heard me right, Walgreens, the pharmacy store. They got their hands on an exclusive wave of Minimates, based entirely off of animated Marvel projects. So, Ultimate Spider-Man, Avengers Assemble, and the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon. If you want to see these, you'll have to go find your local Walgreens. There's probably like 20 in any given city. I didn't actually find these at my local Walgreens. That is literally 5 minutes from my house. The Walgreens I went to was about an hour away, because my Walgreens never stocked them, even though they were in the back of the store. They never just pulled them out. I don't know. I don't get it, but I have them. And it's important to know, 1 set per case. So there's 4 sets in the whole wave, and there is 1 of each in a case. So if you want the whole wave, you gotta hurry. So anyway, packaging-wise, it's really nice. So they actually did exclusive packaging for each different cartoon represented, and you'll see it throughout the reviews. But I think this is my favorite. So Minimates, mix and match parts, Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, StarLord, Groot Rocket, and you have the characters in their animated looks at the top. You got StarLord, which honestly may have a better StarLord / Chris Pratt face than the movie did. Groot and Rocket, Groot and Rocket. It's the exact same mold as the one from the movie. Marvel Minimates, mix and match parts, and there's only the 3 represented. So the actual wave is split up like this. It's 2 Ultimate Spider-Man packs with Spider-Man and Electro, and then there's Spider-Man 2099 and Agent Venom, and then there's an Avengers Assemble pack with Captain America and Hulk. And they're all just exclusively putting their figures on the package. Don't know why. Probably because it would make no sense to have Guardians of the Galaxy and then, like, Captain America. I don't know. So anyway, you can also see there's a Walgreens sticker. It's not even Walgreens, it's just exclusive. And it's a sticker. So anyway, super excited, let's begin. StarLord. Peter Quill is the half-alien leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy. His weapon of choice is the Element Gun, which can use one of the 4 elements against an enemy. Groot and Rocket. The alien called Rocket is not actually a raccoon, he only resembles one. He is also a weapons master, an ace pilot, and a strategic genius. Groot is his sentient houseplant. First up we have StarLord. And here we have him, Chris Pratt himself. Well, kind of. I mean, the current StarLord design in the comics is based off the movie. Subsequently, cartoon StarLord is based off of movie StarLord, who was played by Chris Pratt. Yeah! So, yeah, it's StarLord. And I'll be honest, this is probably my favorite figure of this entire wave. Like, it's just got everything that I wanted, and it's far better than the movie version, I would argue. So, let's just compare real quick. So here's TV StarLord with movie StarLord. So, now, movie StarLord had the closed jacket that was a coat. It was a cool piece, but it hindered articulation a lot. This figure goes for this short jacket, and I quite like it, actually. They've got the same, like, wrist thing. I don't know, I think I like this one more. It's just a bit more simple. Feels like it has more character. And the face, like, especially. So, this one is a lot more expressive. This one sort of looks like Chris Pratt, but the way they did his facial hair just was not the best. But this one, he's got a good grin. Nice smirk. So, detail-wise, like I said, he's got a jacket on with some black paint on the left going down to his shoulder, which is neat. Nothing on that arm. He's got the little arm band from movie StarLord. His pants have detailing to resemble boots instead of having something sculpted. Quite prefer it being painted on. Some simple painting down the side, nothing on the back. He also has a belt, sort of. It's painted on, but it's not too bad. Better look at his chest. Some muscle. Then we get to the face. So the face is probably the best part of StarLord. He's got this really expressive smirk going on. He's also got a raised eyebrow. So he's kind of cocky. He's like, haha. The hairpiece is a reuse of movie StarLord, which is pretty obvious. So, good figure overall. Really like it. Only complaint is I kind of wish he came with a holster for his pistol, because in the sort of promo art they have showing the characters in the show, you can see he's got this holster for his single pistol. Doesn't have one on the figure. I actually took a Walking Dead holster. Seemed to do pretty well. Might cut it open a bit to fit his pistol in more. We'll talk about that in a minute, though. Articulation-wise, he can do basically everything. I mean, nothing really prohibited, so if you want to have your cartoon Chris Pratt doing high-flying jumping kicks, you can. And accessory-wise, it's simple, but it's really nice. Display stand. He's got what's called the element gun, which I believe you mean the plasma pistol from Halo, because that's what it looks like. So it's dolled up in black this time, instead of being silver and gold like in the movie. Looks kind of neat being black. It's a lot more discreet. And he can hold it. Fairly simple. And he also comes with, well, you could already see in the packaging, because that's what he had on. He's got his helmet, mask thing, his breathing apparatus. So if you want to have that be your StarLord, go for it. I like this a lot more. It's black instead of being silver like in the movie. I think the black works a lot more, like better for the design. He's got red beating eyes, mask thing, showing off his hair. Just a really nice piece. It's nice to have two, but gotta keep the face. Overall, StarLord is actually an amazing figure. Probably my favorite of the whole wave. Next up we have Groot. And here we have Groot, the giant tree, plant, thing, alien. Yeah. And quite like StarLord, Groot is mostly inspired by the movie, a lot more cartoonish and expressive, it seems. But because of that, the base figure for Groot is just movie Groot with a different paint job. So, really, same figure. This one is a bit more bright, has more stylized painting. This one has a bit more of a mopey face, because he is Groot. Yeah, it's the exact same figure. Anyway, detail-wise, I quite like Groot. It's a lot more expressive, brighter than the movie version. It's just detailing is fairly stylized. I mean, you've got some dark outlines going down to this little belt piece to resemble just being taller. Some detailing on the arm, pretty simple. Goes down the same one. Legs. Goes down to his feet, which are the same as the movie Groot. Really, like I said, it's all the same. No detailing whatsoever on the back of the figure. He's got these two pegs, which we'll get to in a minute. If you're familiar with the original figure, you get the gimmick. And the face, I quite like it. He's got a smile going on, blue eyes. You know, it's just a happy figure. And articulation-wise, Groot can do basically everything. Nothing's prohibited, which is good. Accessory-wise, display stand, as well as Rocket Raccoon. So the figure's called Groot and Rocket. Obviously, you gotta have Rocket. And just like Groot, it is just a repaint of the movie Rocket. Down to a T. I think I like this one more, just brighter colors. I feel like works better for the design. This one's kind of more dark on the costume. Just very nice. Love this piece. I really want a fully articulated Rocket, but having this in scale is just beautiful. So, really good paint job. Like, it's got eyes, a little mask, really good. It's got a gun. It's just neat. Good job, guys. Glad you put him in. And because it's Rocket and it's Groot, you can take your Groot, take your Rocket, pick a peg on Groot's head, and you just hoist Rocket on top. Yeah! Love this feature. I mean, it was great to have in the movie. It'll be great to have again. Overall, even though they're very similar to their movie counterparts, Groot and Rocket's new paint job helps the figure stand out much better. So, overall, that was the Marvel Minimates Walgreens Series 1, StarLord, and Groot and Rocket. So, this was a really fun pack. Loved the StarLord. Probably my favorite figure of this whole bunch. Tons better than the movie version. Just really dig it. And Groot and Rocket are also very fun. They're pretty similar to their movie counterparts because they use the exact same mold. But I feel like the new coloring and the cartoonist style makes them stand out a bit more instead of the sort of drab colors that the movie went for. These are a lot more vibrant and comic-like, which is good. And I like it a lot. I mean, looking forward to the other sets, but I think this one has it by a landslide. So, that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Check me out on social media, and did you like the video? Well then rate, comment, subscribe, and like, and I'll see you later.